Cabana Bay Beach Resort. We are taking this quick hop, skip and a jump from the main building over here right over to Volcano Bay. You can see how easy and convenient it is to just get out of bed and head into the park.
And this is exclusive for Cabana Bay guests. So this is not open to everybody. This is exclusive to those guests staying in Cabana Bay, that they have their own private entry into Volcano Bay. So another great benefit when you're staying on site in Cabana Bay.
Volcano Bay. Now, I do want to point out, it's really important if you want to make a commission that you book this as part of a multi-day, multi-3-park ticket. A one-day, one-park is not going to be commissionable, and it's really not going to provide your guests with the best experience. So always book the 3-park, 3-day ticket minimum if you want to enjoy Volcano Bay.
We just entered Volcano Bay and I made a stop because Lisa, what in the world is this thing?
So this is a Tapu Tapu, and everybody that enters the park gets one of these right at the turnstile. So when they scan your ticket, they'll connect it and give you a Tapu Tapu, and it does lots of fun stuff. So the big one is, we say it's called Tap to Ride, meaning you use your Tapu Tapu and you can tap into a virtual line.
Okay.
So let's say you want to do Krakatoa, one of our big coasters in the volcano. Very popular, the wait times can build. If it's, let's say it's 60 minutes, you don't want to stand in the sun for 60 minutes, you tap in, it'll recognize, and then it'll start to count down, and when your 60 minutes are up, it will buzz and tell you to go back and enjoy the ride. So it's a way that you can really make the most of your time when you're in here. One thing is, you can only be in one virtual ride at a time, one virtual line at a time. But we have lots of ride anytime attractions that you can still do other things while you're in your virtual line. So that's a big piece of Tapu Tapu.
Yeah, you could be sunning yourself, you could be in the wave pool.
Having your lunch, having a cocktail, whatever you want. So it really helps you make the most of the day. You can also tap to snap. So we have some great photo locations around the park. If you don't want to carry your cell phone into the water, you can use your Tapu Tapu to get the photos, and then you can look through them and download them at the end of the day.
Wow.
You can tap to rent, meaning you can open and close your rental locker by just using your Tapu Tapu. You can tap to play. So we have interactive spots around the park where you hit the Tapu Tapu and you may splash someone, or a jet of water will shoot out. So a lot of fun at different points in the park. And then we also have tap to pay. So if you want, again, not to carry your credit cards or cash around the park, you can set up through the app, the official Universal Orlando app, you can set up your credit card, so your wallet, and then they will link that to your Tapu Tapu when you enter the park, and then you can just tap to pay. So it's a cool, and I love that feature too, because if you're here with kids or teens and you want to give them the ability to buy some drinks, some sodas or waters, you can actually set them a budget within the app. So they're not going to go crazy, but you can set them, so they have enough to pick up a snack or a drink as they go around. And you also can enter in a secure PIN. So there's a second piece of security to it as well. So it does a lot. This little thing does a lot.
What an amazing piece of technology. Who knew? I love it.
So this is one of our tap to snap locations. So you see here you have your Tapu Tapu. You hit it, and then it will take your photo. And the best thing is, all these photo locations are in really sweet spots around the park. So you're getting the backgrounds, you're getting all the great views and awesome photos.
Awesome.
So right now we are at Waturi Beach. So you can see here we have our whole wave pool area right in front of our amazing volcano. And then even within the volcano, we have several different attractions. So if you can see that clear tube, that is Kokiri, our body plunge, if you're brave enough to try. Never done it, never will. We also have it's more to the rear of the volcano, we have Krakatoa, which is our amazing water roller coaster that goes through the volcano. So that is a really unique experience. Works on magnetic technology, but a lot of fun. You can see to the right of the volcano, we have some of our cabana options, and of course we have all of our open seating area right here on Waturi Beach. So we did want to talk to you just a little bit about our premium seating options and our cabana options here in Volcano Bay. So we do have both, but just to be totally transparent, they are unfortunately not in VAX. So they're not bookable right now online, and they're not a commissionable product to agents. However, a lot of clients do, of course, want them. So you still could pre-book them in advance as a service to your client, and then possibly add in a service fee if you so choose into the cost of the booking. But we do still recommend, booking in advance. The cabanas in particular can get very, very busy. It's dynamic pricing, so it changes depending on how busy the park is. So the further out you're booking, the better deal your client may get. And we have cabanas that range from 6 guests, and then we have a couple that will hold up to 16 guests. So, it's a great experience, but we want to make sure that you're aware it's not a commissionable product. You would just be doing it as a service, and then at your discretion if you wanted to add in a service fee into the booking. So right around the park we have these screens that are going to show you all of the different wait times for the attractions. So anything, for example, Oh No, the drop slide is 35 minutes. If you wanted, you could go and tap into that virtual line, and while you're waiting, you can do a ride now or enjoy anytime attraction. So the idea is you still have lots of fun stuff to do while you're in that virtual line. So this is one of our tap to play locations. So you hit your tapu tapu, and as the water squirts, and your goal is to get the people in the lazy river. So a great selling point of Volcano Bay is that we do have 2 dedicated areas for smaller kids. So we have Tatiki Reef and Runamukka Reef. I love the name, so fun. But these are for those kids that maybe don't meet the height restrictions for those bigger attractions, but they have 2 phenomenal areas that they can enjoy for the whole day. This is my favorite attraction in Volcano Bay. This is Kopiko Y, and it is our fast river. So we do, of course, have a lazy river that's a lot more relaxing, but this, as you can see, is a rapid river. It moves you around pretty fast. Everyone does have to wear a life jacket, but this is a ride anytime attraction. So if you are in a virtual line waiting for something else, you can always spend some time in here and have some fun in our fast river.